If we do it, if we're doing it right, ain't just something about I met her. We met her. I saw her. I bought her popcorn. I, I love him. Look, we got married. Or better yet, that's my man. And no, you did what? Nah, if it's properly done, huh? And like the elder said it earlier, we so estranged from the way we supposed to be. We teach this often. When it comes to relationships, the young man should not be hidden from that young woman's father and mother. And ain't up, I'm gonna say it probably ain't gonna be popular. It ain't up to these kids to know if they beautiful. Huh? Are they friends today? Especially these kids. They friends today, and tomorrow they're like the Hatfields and McCoys. Where you be at? Where's the love? You be singing that song. Where's the love? And y'all was cool yesterday. I done seen it. Hey, 5 minutes. Hey, they are. I can't get enough of it. And 5 minutes later, what happened? That I just turned my back. What happened? I dropped in. Wow. So they don't know. They're not equipped. So a lot of times they is what we call infatuated. So a lot of times they need other, as scripture says, they need other counsel. Counsel in many things. They need people to see something that maybe they can't see or that they don't want to see. And guess who can see that best? Like I said, I grew up with it. I have one. You can call over man if you want to. But when she saw it, I'll be looking like, yeah. No. Uh-huh. No.
Did you see them legs?
Among other things. She knew that's all I saw. But she saw something. And I said, wow. And vice versa. Vice versa. And it should come from both the father and the input of the mother. When you read about the virtuous woman, that ain't a man telling his son what kind of woman to look for. That's that boy mother telling him what to look for. So they should be introduced. But what made it, getting back to this, what made it possession? You got Deuteronomy?
Yes, sir.
22?
Yes, sir.
13.
Hallelujah. If any man take a wife.
How many men?
Any man.
Rich man.
Any man.
Poor man.
Any man.
Any man.
Take a wife.
Take a wife.
And go in unto her. And hate her. And give an occasional speech against her. And bring up an evil name upon her. And say, I took this woman.
This the woman I chose.
And when I came to her, I found her not a maid.
That's what he talking about evil of. I ain't find when I finally got with her. Letting you know when he took her, that's not what consummated. He said, when I came to her, after I took her, because people teach the taking is sex. No, that ain't it. That's the woman he chose. And when I chose her and went to find out more about her, get more personal with her, I found out somebody else had already chose her. That makes sense?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
If you don't see it, I ain't going no further. Let me know if you understand that. When I took her and chose to go further with her, I found out somebody else had already been further with her. But I did something that he didn't do in making her my wife. That gave me privilege to her that he didn't do. What did I do? 15.
Then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the token of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city in the gate. And the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hated her. And lo, he hath given occasion of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid, and yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity. And the elders of the city shall take the man and chastise him, and they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver, and give them unto the father of the damsel, because he hath brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel, and she shall be his wife. He may not put her away all his days. But if this thing be true, and the tokens of virginity be not found for the damsel, then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the men of her city shall stone her with stones that she die. Because father's house. So shall thou put evil away from among you.
See, when they met, she had and virtuous, but he also had to produce something, which we're about to read about, and that is when the way he took her, he had to bring the diaries. He didn't just, it was always for a man to bring diaries. It wasn't just, I love you, baby girl. Can I marry her? No, you have to show me something. You have to bring me something.
What is the diary that you're talking about?
We're going to read about diary, what diary looked like. Let's go to Genesis. And before we go to Genesis, turn with me real quick to Exodus 22. See the things that were produced. Sorry, the bride price, things that gave.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
That's how he take her. Entice, but here in this case, he enticed her. He laid with her. But after he laid with her, it was found out, the Almighty said he must what? Endow her. Now, what's the endowment? He got to give up something. Go ahead.
If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgin.
He paid the price for his wife. We don't know that because that's strange to us. But let's read the testimony. Now let's go to Genesis. '24th chapter. And you're going to see the form of a diary. You're going to see how it was rightfully done to take. How it's rightfully done. Not how we know as we do it today. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Hallelujah. Genesis 24, verse 1. And Abraham was old and well stricken in age, and Yahweh had blessed Abraham in all things. And Abraham said unto his eldest servant of his house, that ruled over all under my thigh, and I will make thee swear by Yahweh thy Elohim of heaven, and the Elohim of the earth, that thou shalt not take a wife unto my son of the daughters of the Canaanites, among whom I dwell. But thou shalt go unto my country, and to my kin. And the servant said unto him, peradventure, the woman will not be willing to follow me unto this land. Must I needs bring thy son again unto the land from whence thou camest?
I can't find a woman that's willing, if I go there and I can't find a woman that's willing to follow me back here, what do you want me to do? He said, well, if you can't find a woman that's willing to follow you, then you ain't found a woman for my boy. I ain't talking about just being no puppet on the string for him, but he need a kind of woman to understand she gonna work like this, and he gonna work in this to follow his lead. To want to follow, because that's the way y'all has said it. Yeah, this going south real quick, ain't it? This go south real quick for a lot of people out on the internet. I know it is. But I can only teach. That's how y'all said it, didn't it?
Yeah, and his way is perfect.
His way is perfect.
It is.
It says in the book, it says Yahweh sets the solidarity in the home. That means, and when I looked it up, that means he set the order. He said man, then a woman, and he did this in creation. Then the children. Isn't that the pecking order?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir, that is.
Now the man got to be a man of Yah, like the other said. He got to be a real man. But that is the order. And that's why Abraham told him, if you got a woman that she want a husband, but she want a son at the same time, which a lot of women nowadays, that's what they want. They want a husband, but they want another son. He a good husband. He a good man. Oh boy, like I said, this I thought it was hot here earlier. Yeah, really didn't. He a good man. But he a good man as long as he's doing everything she tell him to do. And he assert his self and start directing. Oh, you got to drop him, girl. He trying to tell you what to do. That ain't your daddy or girlfriend. That ain't your daddy. And all along they wish he was their daddy over there. Right. They run good men out of women's lives. But Abraham said, if you ain't found the one for my boy. That's what we talk about, parents being involved. Keep going.
And Abraham said unto him, beware that thou bring not my son thither again. And Yahweh Elohim of heaven, Genesis 24, verse 7. And Yahweh Elohim of heaven, which took me from my father's house and from the land of my kindred, and which spake unto me, and that swore unto me, saying, unto thy seed will I give this land. He shall send his angel before thee.
Because see, Yahweh took me from my father's house. He took me. He called me. And my wife had to trust me to what? Sarah had to trust him to what?
Go with him.
Go with him. Because wasn't he married?
Yeah.
So she had to walk out in faith with him and follow her husband. He said, I ain't know what you talking about. I'm staying here. Trying to give all this stuff. She went with him. Journeyed with him. Stayed with him. Now, like I said, don't take this wrong, because it doesn't mean she was a weak woman and a puppet on the string. Because when he needed good sound advice, who did he turn to?
His wife.
He turned to his wife. When she needed to assert herself and make sure things was in order, she did so. She just did it in a womanly way. But she understood who was to be leading. Come on.
He shall send his angel before thee, and thou shalt take a wife unto my son from thence.
So don't worry about being a failure. Don't worry about being a failure, and don't worry about jumping the gun. If you do this and you let Yah be your lead, he gonna show you. Huh?
Yes, sir.
This to them that's not married. Don't be praying to me, I need me a good woman, but you don't want to let Yah pull the strings. I've been waiting too long. Hey, no, you ain't. Good things come to him, and they'll wait. Huh? We jump the string. I need me a good woman. I'm praying to Yah. I need. And then you say, well, I waited. Yeah. Put all kind of problems in the mix. You gonna pray to Yah? Let Yah lead. He said, and that's what he told him. If you trust in Yah on this endeavor, he ain't failed us in nothing else. He won't fail us in this. You're gonna find that right woman. Don't worry about being a failure. Go ahead.
Verse 8. From this my oath, only bring not my son thither again.
And if you can't find it, then all bets is off. Only don't take my son back there and put him in a subservient position. Keep going.
And the servant put his hands under the thigh of Abraham, his master, and swore to him concerning that matter. And the servant took 10 camels of the camels of his master and departed, for all the goods of his master were in his hand. And he arose and went to Mesopotamia unto the city of Nahor.
Now we really don't even have to read no further after that. Because when we read this man took how many?
10 camels.
How many?
10 camels.
10 camels. And they weren't empty. All the camels had stuff on them. They were carrying things. They were carrying goods. And he had 10 of them lined up. Huh?
Well,
It don't mean he came up to the door with no toaster oven. Talking about, I can take care of your baby. No. He had 10. He pulled up. Look outside. What's outside? You see that Mercedes? Yeah. You see that Lexus? Yeah. You see that cat? Yeah. All them mine. What? Come on, take a ride with me. You see them houses right there? I invested. I got all them. I make money off all them. I rent all these out. Yeah, about 6 of them? Yeah. Come on, Daddy. I ain't daddy. Come on, Daddy. Let me take you out to lunch. Here, come. What you going? Get in them. Oh, what? And you also delve into his psyche. You put all that together, you say, girl.
That young man got together.
Girl. if it's here and here, along with everything else, why wouldn't I? Question.
I'll ask you that. What did Daddy get? Daddy get something?
Daddy get some.
Not dowry?
Yes. He showed up.
Got paid.
Got paid. Because you're taking something precious away from me.
So the daddy get the dowry.
Daddy get the dowry. Okay. In this case, we're going to see who get it. In this case, family going to get it. Because in this case, daddy is not there. He reading. Or it doesn't appear to be there. We don't know what happened to him. We don't know if he died, left, what. But it don't appear to be there because that's not who the servant going to deal with. Let's keep reading.
Verse 11. And he made his camels to kneel down without the city by a well of water at the time of the evening, even the time that women go out to draw water.
Because at the end of the day, they go out and draw water to have water in the house for the night. Keep going.
And he said, "Oh Yahweh Elohim of my master Abraham."
Here we go, putting Yahweh in the mix. I've been traveling, I've been going, oh Yahweh. He didn't say, oh, he said, oh Yahweh. Oh, Elohim of my master Abraham. And I know how you feel about Abraham.
I pray thee, send me good speed this day, and show kindness unto my master Abraham. Behold, I stand here by the well of water, and the daughters of men of the city come out to draw water. And let it come to pass that the damsel to whom I shall say, let down thy pitcher, I pray thee that I may drink. And she shall say, drink, and I will give thy camels drink also. Let the same servant Isaac, and thereby shall I know that thou hast shown kindness unto my master.
Now, don't let that skip over you about the camel. There's a message in there. He's asking that this certain kind of woman come out. And if this certain kind of woman come out, a woman that's kind, a woman that's able to look out for others more than herself, a woman that's tender and would do it and would take care, because it shows she's taking care, she got kind. It shows some things about her character. If she come out and she'll draw me water, but not only me, she'll draw water for these beasts, then this is the kind of woman I think I need to be looking into to get back to my master's son. So he's looking for her, he's praying to see the character. Not necessarily about all this stuff we think, but the character. Reveal to me this right woman. As I said, because every woman, if she don't have the right character, I only pass this on to my son. When you look, she might be a character for a friend. That don't mean she a character for your soulmate. That's what you need to find out. That's what he was praying for. Continue.
And it came to pass, before he had done speaking, that behold, Rebecca came out.
Isn't y'all good? He was good now and he was good then. He couldn't even get done speaking. Couldn't even get done praying. See, we don't have to wait long if it's really in the heart. He didn't even get done speaking. And the Almighty already sent the right woman out. He's still talking, and here she comes. Come dancing out. Go ahead.
And Rebecca came out, who was born to Bethuel, son of Milcah, the wife of Nahor, Abraham's brother, with her pitcher upon her shoulder. And the damsel was very fair to look upon, a virgin, neither had any man known her. And she ran to meet her and said, let me, I pray thee, drink a little water of thy pitcher. And she said, drink, my master. And she hasted and let down her pitcher upon her hand.
Wow, so
gave him drink.
Not only was she beautiful, because since she was fair to look upon, so not only was she beautiful, had it going on, but the inside was beautiful as well. Huh? I met some beautiful women on the outside, and boy, you like, okay. Because the outside beauty is went to their head. And when I say that, it can be vice versa. I met some jokes. It went to their head. Everybody all you pretty, you're beautiful, and you should. I say, yeah, you pretty. You ain't that pretty. They say, you ain't no spring chicken either. I said, I know that already. Well, I'm telling you. But her inside, her beauty from inside also showed because she humbled herself. She did display this character that he was looking for. And she gave him drink. And when she had, verse 19, and when she had done, without him asking, he didn't ask her. She gave him drink. Then she said, guess what? I'm going to get some water for your camel. Now he like, this it. He like, this it. I didn't even ask her. This it right here. Whoa. She talking about getting water for the camel. This is it. I asked, I'm receiving. She said, I will give water for your camels also. They have done drinking. And how many camels is that? That's 10, so she's getting a lot of water, isn't she? Yes, she and camels can drink some water if you don't know. And she said, till they get done drinking, so the sister is putting herself, So you know he like that. He don't know what to do right now. And she she didn't go and get it and be like, 3 hours later, bring it back. It's a picture into the trough and ran again. I know what to do. I'm going to turn this way as we teach the rest of this lesson. She's going to stay right here. And she ran to the well to draw water and drew for all his camels. And look at what happened. The man did what? Started
wondering at her, held his peace.
See, that's why this is all good. Not by raising up and trying to be all mad and puff against a man, but by doing things and using what a woman has to use. That's how you get him off guard. When they talk in martial arts, there's a style where when a man coming hard, you use softness to inflict pain on him. A man, he started, you use that femininity right here. This is your secret. He think he leading, he right here. And you got him like plenty. You can mold him. Yes, dear. Yeah, baby. Because he, in their right mind, who don't want a good thing? In their right mind. Now, who don't want a good woman? See, this ain't teaching opposite. This is bringing it together. What woman in a right mind, woman, don't want a good man? Y'all let me know when this don't work. And what good man in his right mind don't want a good woman? Again, y'all let me know when this don't make sense. Because to me, 1 and 1, it makes 2. It adds up. Do we know what good is? Uh-oh. Do we know what good is? That's what needs to be defined. That's what we need to ask for. Do we know what good is? But this good woman, this woman that displayed these characteristics, because see, today, They'll shame women for that. Oh, you act like that with him? You let him call you and check where you at? Why wouldn't you? He might, if he care about you, baby, where you at? Oh, I'm at the store. Hurry up now. We hear the stories out here. You need me to stay on the phone with you? You just got off, you walk through the parking lot? You need me to stay on the phone with you? While you get in the car? Huh? See, we don't know them kind of things. We don't, brother, they don't know it because we don't do it.
That's right.
Don't be talking, They don't know it. That's why they're sitting there looking at me like I fell off of Mars or something. So we don't do it. That's why they look crazy. This fool teaching fantasy lab. Yes, I am. So we don't do it. We say, but we don't do it. You know where she at? She's somewhere. With Alice. Becky. What? Yeah. We don't do it. Speak a lot.
Yes.
You looking out the window. Huh? Man, you looking out the window, your wife come. Laugh what you want to. That's why you go home alone. You like little dude, home alone. Then something else satisfying. Yeah, I'm looking out the window for it. Like Lou Vander till my baby come home. Man. But this man wondering at her, hell, he couldn't, in other words, he couldn't believe. But a golden jewel for the forehead of a half shekel of weight. He took 2 bracelets for her hands. Uh-oh. Huh? 10 shekels weight of gold. We ain't talking about gold plated now. This is all original stuff. Now, overlaid. Bronze and then overlaid. Stainless steel and overlaid. This all through and through. This gold. 2 bracelets. Big jewel. Right in the, so you can put it right in the forehead fitting. And then he said, whose daughter are you? Tell me, I pray thee. And is there room in your father's house for us to stay in? And she said unto him, I am the daughter of Bethuel, the son of Milcah, which she bare unto Nahor. And she said moreover unto him, displaying again her character, her kindness. She said moreover unto him, we have both straw and provender enough and room to lodge in. So we got room for you, and we got room and provisions for your beasts. And the man bowed down his head and instantly gave thanks and praise to Yah. Because he said, jackpot. Jackpot. Mission accomplished. Master gonna be so happy. I'm not coming home empty-handed. And she fine too. I got a good one. And he said, blessed be Yahweh Elohim of my master Abraham, who have not left destitute my master of his mercy and his truth. I being in the way, Yahweh led me to this house of my master's brother. And the damsel ran, told them of the thing, and told them of her mother's household these things. And Rebekah had a brother, and his name was Laban. And Laban ran out unto the man unto the well. And it came to pass when he saw the earring, he saw the bracelets upon his sister's hands. He said, where you get that from? And when he heard the words of Rebekah, his sister, saying, thus spake the man unto me, that he came unto the man, and behold, he stood by the camels at the well. And her brother, that's why I said, this is her brother, not her father. Her brother, he said, come in, thou blessed of Yahweh. Wherefore stand thou without? That's what I'm talking about. Why you come on in here? Why are you standing out there? Come on in here. You got some more for that. You need to be in here with us. You're in the wrong place. He said, for I have prepared a house and room for the camels. And the man came into the house and ungirded his camels, gave straw and provender for the camels, and water to wash his feet, and the man's feet, and the men's feet, that were with him. And there was set before him to eat. But he said, I will not eat till I have told you my errand, the reason why I'm here. And he said, speak on. And he said, I am Abraham's servant. And Yahweh have blessed my master greatly. And he has become great. And he has given him flocks, herds. He's given him silver and gold, men servant and maid servants, camels and asses. And Sarah, my master's wife, she bore him a son when she was old. And unto him have he given all that he had. So his kingdom belongs to his son. And my master made me swear, saying, thou shalt not take a wife to my son of the daughters of the Canaanites, in whose land thou dwell. Well, let me. Another reason why we don't have very much. But when we get a little taste of prosperity, we go looking outwards to share it with somebody else. As opposed to trying to find a way to keep it amongst us. But here he told them, don't grab the king. They already, more than likely, they already born to a position where they're not struggling. I see these young cats, they find these girls, they sign these contracts and they put these girls of other nations on their arm. I don't care what nation. And them girls, a lot of times, already come from privileged families. Yeah. Already come from privileged families. Maybe the sisters swinging. Huh? So here Abraham didn't want that for his boy. He said, go home and find somebody from our people. Let's try that first, at least. Don't get no Canaanite in whose land I dwell. But thou shalt go into my father's house, to my kindred, take a wife to my son. And I said unto my master, peradventure the woman will not follow me. Send his angel before thee, and shall prosper in thy way. And thou shalt take a wife for my son of my kindred, of my father's house. Then you shall be clear from this oath when thou comest to my kindred. And if they give not thee one, thou shalt be clear from my oath. And I came this day unto the well and said, O Yahweh Elohim of my master Abraham, if not, behold, I stand by the well of the water, and it shall come to pass that when the virgin cometh forth to give water, I shall say unto her, give me, I pray thee, a little water of thy pitcher to drink. And woman whom Yahweh had appointed out for my master's son. And before I had done speaking in my heart, behold, Rebekah came forth with her pitcher on her shoulder. And she went down into the well and drew water. And I said unto her, let me drink, I pray thee. And she hurried, let down her pitcher and said, drink. And I will also give drink to thy camels. So I drank, and she made the camels to drink. She said that the daughter of Bethuel, Neor's son, whom Milcah bore unto him. And I put the earrings upon her face, and I put the bracelets upon her hands. And I bow down my head and worship Yah, and bless Yah, Elohim of my master Abraham, which had led me in the right way to take my master's brother's daughter unto his son. And now if ye will deal kindly and truly with my master, tell me. But if you're gonna be false, tell me. In your dealings, let me know that too. If you're gonna be kind and true, tell me. If you're not, tell me, that I may turn to the right or to the left. Then Laban and Bethuel answered, said, the thing proceeded from Yahweh. We cannot speak unto thee good, we cannot speak unto thee bad nor good. Behold, Rebekah is before you. Do what?
Take her and go.
Isn't that what the scripture say when a man had taken a wife?
Yes.
That's what the take means. She is there. Now take her. That's what it means when a man is taking him a wife. When he made the woman his wife. And part of that, making her his wife, was what? Furnishing what? Furnishing goods. Furnishing dowry. Furnishing and paying a price for this woman. He says, she is before thee. Take her and go, and let her be thy master's son's wife, as Yahweh has spoken. And it came to pass that when Abraham's servant heard their words, he worshipped Yah, bound himself to the earth. And the servant brought forth. Jewels of silver, jewels of gold, clothes, and gave them to Rebekah. Here you go. This is what you're going to be wearing. But it gets better. And he gave also to her brother and to her mother precious things. Here you go, for allowing her to leave with me. Because I know how precious she is to you. So we leaving, it can't replace it, but we leaving some stuff behind. We leaving these precious things behind. And how many times does that play out nowadays? Where they leave precious things behind. Taking a precious thing away. Don't play out that much, do it. Huh? Don't play out that much, do it. All you know is she gone. Where my baby go? And she moved Roscoe. What is happening? I want to. At night, what? And nobody tell me nothing. Nah. So where they staying? We don't know. Where he work? I don't know. How he take care of it? I don't know. Man, my keys, boy, come on here. We going to get to her. That girl, boy, that girl. No, totally different picture. Huh? Y'all took a picture. Now, does this way seem better than the way that we know today? Would you be better with this way than the way that we do things? Most of our people, most of the world doing things today?
Mother and the brother is.
The mother and brother would. I know I would. Somebody come calling on my young. I need you to show me like a dog. I don't went to work sick. I don't went to work ill. I don't went to work sore. I done missed out having a good time to provide for her and make sure that she have. Are you going to be able and are you going to be willing to do the same thing for the rest of her life? Yes, ma'am. No, love has something to do with it because, like I said, when the servant saw love and physicality have something to do with it because when he saw it, the first thing it says, if we go back, one of the things it said, if we go back here in the chapter, verse 16. Because yeah, I'm not of that notion. I'm gonna dispel that myth too. I won't teach that. People talking about she don't have to look good. He don't have to look good. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not gonna go that far. They better look like something in your eyesight. That's why in verse 16 it says that what? Read 16 again.
And the damsel was very fair to look upon.
She was very, very fair. That means she was, when he looked at it, she was what? There had to be a level of physical attraction. Yeah. That's a natural law. There's a level of physical, but now my attraction is not the next person's attraction. That's all that needs to be cleared up. What my ideal of beauty is not that for somebody else. I might like a slim. Somebody else might like that bone with a little more meat on it. When I look at it, I think that's too much meat for me. I like lean cut. Everybody got their own attraction. That's all I'm saying. You know, I mean, I'm trying to clear up some stuff. Everybody got their own attraction. Do you agree? Do you agree with me? Huh? Now, you can't meet nobody invasive. You're going to get with them based on what I think about it. You going to get with that? I ain't got to live with it. I ain't got to wake up to it. But I'm like, you going to, you get with them, because you got to be somewhere, church, or you roll over every day. Cutting out pictures and fantasizing. No, don't do that to yourself. There's a level of physical attraction. Don't kid yourself. It is. But what we're saying is the physical attraction, don't let that be the only thing that pulls you in. Get beyond that and start finding out about that. That's what he was doing. He saw the physical attraction, but now he wanted to get beyond that and find out what she really about. And what on the outside, like the summer fruit, if what's on the outside is masked by her inward parts. And that's what he started to pull out. But yeah, there got to be some level of physical attraction, and there had to be some love. That love has to have something to do with it. Question.
And what we read here, it would be part of the culture as well. They say that she don't want to come, and she coming sight unseen. So they necessarily like, oh, I seen this man, I like him, but that's sort of how the culture. They knew him.
Yes.
That was another part of it. They knew him, but the culture is much different.
Yes.
And nowadays we be like, ooh, I have to go see her, meet her, see if I like her, that was just a different time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so let's continue. Verse 53. Again, he said, the servant brought forth jewels of silver, jewels of gold, and raiment, and gave them to Rebekah. He gave also to her brother and to her mother precious things. And I got to interject this as well. That's why I said, that's why families are so important. That's why the Almighty said he hated divorce. It's really tying all this together. I also raised my daughter a certain way, being a man. So there's certain things I do from a man perspective that I know men like. I do that because try to prepare her for when there's a man that I know is like me, like you were saying, that I know is like me. That's the kind of man I'm looking for to give to her. Then it's not foreign to her what's going on. That's why you see Sarah. The whole picture. My son was raised by me and his mother. We got that dynamic. A lot of our children are raised in homes with just one. So what they perspective of relationship is what? If it's just one, the perspective of how a relationship is just what? One sided. I haven't really seen how this man interacts with this woman. My mother really reacts with this man in the total. So I only get one perspective on how to react with the opposite side. Then lo and behold, if all those relationships keep switching. Today is this person, tomorrow is that person, tomorrow is that person. Now they never get a grasp on what's solid. That's why the elders, their wisdom, even when things were going south, I understood it. A lot of their wisdom was, well, we stayed for the children, at least till we could get them off and going on their own. We stuck this out because we wanted them to understand and see the conduciveness. So they can see how this ebb and flow can go. Because once they don't see that, that's the perspective they leave with. And they never get a good grasp on how this should flow. Being in a relationship. Verse 54. And they did eat and drink, he and the men that were with him, and they tarried all night. Meaning they stood up in the morning. And he said, send me away unto my master. And her brother and her mother said, or at least for 10 months. And after that, she shall go. Let us have a little more time with our baby and then come back and get her. And he said unto them, hinder me not. Yes.
I do apologize.
Yes. It says her brothers and her mother said, the damsel abide with us a full year. And then it says, or at least for 10 months. And that's not what King James.
A few days or 10 days. That's the mine read the same way.
And that's not what King James have written, huh?
No. It says few days, at least 10. I mean, what you're saying, I'm looking at different. Yeah. I'm looking like 2 or 3 different versions.
Mm-hmm.
They are new versions.
New versions.
Yeah, and all of them say a few days.
Mm-hmm.
That could be closer to right what you read, though. I understand the difference between, a few days at tops, at least 10 days.
And what is coming over is probably is a little confusion. And I'm going to show you. Even so, even here, because let me read it. Now watch what the Haftorah say. It says, and they did eat and drink, he and the men that were with him, And they tarried all night. And they rose up in the morning, and he said, send me away unto my master. And the brother and the mother said, let the damsel abide with us a few days, or at least 10, and after she should go. But when they drop down as they do to explain it, here's what it says. The explanation of a few days, or at least 10, or a full year, or 10 months. So the connotation of how it's Yamim, it means days. And I'm going to look up what else Yamim means, because if I'm not mistaken, Yamim can mean days of years when it's translated, days of years. So in the explanation of it, it's saying these 10 days of years, in other words, saying years, like when you go into Daniel and they talk about the weeks of years in that prophecy. But in the Masoretic text and how it's prescribed, they're bringing out that it says, let it be with us for a full year or at least 10 months. What I'll do, go ahead.
I didn't want to stop the flow.
No, that was
just a big difference.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah,
that's a huge difference. Yeah. A couple of days versus a whole year.
Yeah. Then the person in front of that say, okay, well, we didn't be able to come to do. We leave out in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then say, well, wait a minute, let us stay here a year. Then they might have, wait a minute, give me some money back.
Right. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I will get into that. But like I said, the word is Yamim. And so that's what it's used at. And I'll see what the rendering is and put it together, if that's sufficient. So 55, again, he said, her brother said unto her mother, let the damsel abide with us a full year. "10 months. After that, she shall go." And how did that King James give that to me again? Let the damsel abide with us
for what? Her brother and her mother said, let the damsel abide with us a few days, at least 10. After that, she shall go.
Because the whole wording is even changed. A few days versus a full year. The whole wording is even changed. The whole context is even changed. So now we get into, is there grammatical error? And that's why I said I had to look at it and read that in this context. Verse 56, he said unto them, hinder me not, seeing Yahweh have prospered my way. Send me away, that I may go to my master. And they said, we will call the damsel and inquire at her mouth. And they called Rebekah, said unto her, wilt thou go with this man? So here's the long and skinny. Whether it was a full year, 10 months, or a few days, or 10 days, she's about to solve everything. Because her answer is, when they ask her, will you go with him now? Her answer is, yes, I will go. And they sent away Rebekah, their sister, and her what?
Nurse.
Because that's another thing. Just cut child, you send them off and they get married. That don't mean they ties need to be cut. They need somebody to be integral in their maturation. That's what a nurse was. A nurse was a form of help. You know, my mother telling me the story that's what she somewhat had when she had me, and I know it's so because who took me all the way down south as a baby. My mother didn't take me down south. My first few times going down south as a baby, I went with the neighbor down the street. She adopted my family when they moved over on that street, Miss Newton. Miss Newton became like a surrogate grandmother to me. I was always down at her house. Sundays, I was down there eating Sunday dinner. Down there sitting on the porch with Mr. Newton. She was like a grandmother. But she was like a nurse to my mother. When my mother didn't know what was going on, and she had to her too, but when she didn't know what was going on, she get on the phone. Guess who she called? Call Miss Newton. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with him. Give him this. Give him that. Oh, you don't know what to do with him? Bring him down here. They pack me up, march me down the street. They tell me all stories. She would fix me up, send me on back up. When she needed counsel or someone to lean on and thing, call Miss Newton. In other words, she had somebody to walk her through these pitfalls. Because marriages is not fairy tales, it's not happily ever after. It's trial, 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 sweat and bullets, trials, tribulation. Then good times.
Like 30 years later.
You need somebody to help you navigate all this. Huh?
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of doors. I am ready to go. Bye. Well, fine then. And then you sit there like, I'm gonna give about 5 minutes. I'm gonna call it. I know she's sorry. No, she ain't sorry. Where you at? You said get out. I ain't mean to get out. You get back in here. Come back home right now. What's up with all this? It's all that. It ain't like TV. They got married. The show go off. Everybody was smiling. No, it ain't like that. I don't want to get it. I don't want to. Anybody pay that insurance policy? I'm about to kill somebody. That's what it's like. Huh? Then when you throw heads in there, start complicating things. Children, now you got to mess them. You be wondering what you signed up for. But it's called perseverance. That's why I have to be some love there. Some mutual respect. Some admiration. These are things that the outside don't tell you. That you got to find out about that person. Do that person that you with, do they know these things? Do they know these qualities? Respect, admiration, not being selfish, working, consideration. Do they know these things? You can't be the only one that know it, and it be a one-sided affair. Do they know these things? Because these are the things that help navigate you through the waters and the waves of being married. Knowing how sometimes to give in. Yeah, I'm a man, but let me divest for a minute. Yeah, you right. You right tonight. Don't make that no habit. You right now. Huh? And vice versa. It's a dance. We've even been taught wrong about marriage. We've been given a next week, he the dark night down in the divorce court. Because we've been taught wrong. Or we haven't been taught the fullness thereof. But they asked her, will you go with this man? And she said, I will go. Verse 58. And they sent Rebekah, their sister, away, and her nurse. And you have to have some counsel. You got to have somebody you can help counsel. And you respect outside of that will counsel you right too. I ain't talking about your girlfriends. and your guy friends, all of them. They gonna counsel, some of them gonna counsel you to get you away from him. So they next week fill that void. And I thought you said he wasn't no good. He wasn't no good for you. He hurt me. You like, what the devil is this? You outside scratching your head. Yeah, that's what they meant. Sent away Abraham's servant and his men. And they blessed Rebekah and said unto her, our sister, look at what they blessed and said. They didn't say like sometimes people get married today and the family be against them right off the top. That ain't gonna, I give them 6 months. They be whispering at the wedding. They be whispering, I give you my 6 months. Y'all in my witness. Bless their heart. I gotta tell it though. People thought I was pulling an April Fool's joke. Because I got married on April 1st. They said, this must be April Fool's. Hey, we give them about 2 months. I said, what is this? What y'all talking about? Then nobody blessed me, or few people blessed me. They thought I was clowning. I said, this ain't clowning. This is serious. Wow. That's what y'all say. Oh, man. I'm all messed up. I want to talk to y'all for about a full year or 10 months. But they blessed her. They said, blessed be Rebekah, our sister. Be thou the mother of thousands of millions. Wow. Huh? Now, of course, they ain't telling them how to have many children, but that's impossible. But they saying, be the beginning of something that's good. May your union produce something that's good. Be the beginning of something that's good. Maybe all the rest of our unions didn't go so good. People got divorced real bad. The divorce rate was high in the family. Be the union that starts a new trend. Be blessed. And let your seed possess the gate of those that hate them. We should bless people if they find a true union. You want to bless that union. You don't be talking, casting it down. I know Brady get married right there. He wanted me to be there. But right now the ceremony going on. And I told him, I said, I probably won't be there. And I told him why. But I want his union to be prosperous. I want him coming back to me in 2 months. Yeah. Me and her didn't get it. What? How long is it? 2 months. Man, if it's not going to be proper, don't mess with it. Ain't no pressure to get married. When you going to marry me? Keep hope alive. It might dawn one day. Then it might, but I'm ready to marry. But don't do all that. Huh? Make it the start of something that's good. Like you said, that you can possess the gates of them that hate you. Have that marriage that's solid, that all the haters that wish they had what you had, you can repel them. Possess them, you can repel them. When they start coming with all that hateration, girl, you just wish you had what I had. And that'll do all of it. It's the truth. I got a good thing. Get on out of here. But it's got to be something. You only gonna say that if it's solid. If it ain't solid, you ain't gonna be bragging about what you had. You gonna be like, yeah. I'm looking for a way out too. You got a way. Who you know? You gonna be looking for soccer law practice. They got good lawyers. What can they get me out of this? You gonna be looking for that. It ain't good. Huh? And don't try to intercede in people's thing to wreck you. I ain't never tried to wreck nobody, man. And I'd have been where they hooping and hollering right in the middle. I mean, ooh, I came at the wrong time. Walked into a big argument. Just sitting there, you don't say nothing. See, you don't say nothing when them people arguing. You don't get in. You just sit there like you ain't there. And if they ask you if you heard, I ain't heard nothing. Who fought it? I don't know. Mums is the word.
This thing from Yahweh don't say
Don't say nothing. Well, y'all put together, let no man break asunder. I hadn't even done that with some few people in counseling. We never, believe it or not, Moray, I was around, never saw an occasion break nobody up. It was always, how can we work to keep this, to try to keep this together? Now, if it got to that point where it was unrepairable, then ain't nothing you can do after that. But it was always about working, try to forge it, keep it together. Never seeking to break it apart. So they blessed her when she left. They wanted her to be successful. They didn't want her to be back home under their roof in 10 months. And Rebekah rose, her and her damsels, and they rode up, and Isaac dwelt in the way of the well of Lahad Roy, for he dwelt in the south country. And Isaac went out to pray in the field, and behold, the camels were coming. So he saw the great caravan coming back home. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes. Now remember what happened when the man saw her. But she lifted up her eyes. And when she saw Isaac, as the elder said, she came blind. Don't know what she about to walk into. But when she saw Isaac, she didn't say, take me back home. We give you everything back that you had. Just don't let that be the man. She lighted what?
Off the camp.
Off them camp. And from the servant. Because she'd been informed on the journey how he is. And so when she saw what she heard, when she saw the pattern, she was like, bingo, this is what you call a match. What that phrase they always like to use? This is what you call a match made in heaven. There ain't many of them that we can go to. Here it is, right here. This is a match made, truly made in heaven. Instantaneous, spontaneous combustion. She lighted off the camel, for she had said unto the I heard Susie the other day, them talking about brother. He's fine. I said, what the heck? They just went crazy, though, melting. But she thought he was fine. But not only that, like I said, she had been informed of his character. For she asked the servant, what man is this that walketh in the field to meet us? And the servant said, that is my master. That's who I've been telling you about the whole ride back here. That's who I've been laying on. That's my man right there. Man's in them. And y'all know, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. He said, that's my man's in them. Therefore, she took a veil. Woman, the womanly thing, custom. She took the veil and she covered herself. And the servant told Isaac all the things that he had done. And Isaac brought her into her mother Sarah's tent, to Rebekah, and she became his wife. Here we go. And he was sister. He loved her. And so love does have something to do with it. Because that's what let's speak on that a little bit. As clean as we can keep it. See, like I said, we got many things that we've been taught wrong. Our intimacy. We're meant to be separated. Beasts do things in beastly manners. And they do what they do as a beast. But we do things with another level. And our intimacy is to be an expression of our love, admiration, and all the things that we feel inside about that special person. This is getting to what adultery is and why the Almighty is talking about it like he does. It's not to be just an act that we do with emptiness. It's not to be just an act that we do like the women that you see when you ride up and down Reading Road, and it's just something that they do so they can get paid, so they can go and get a fix. But it's empty. That's why it has so many more connotations to it. Before you do what they say, as they say, go the whole distance. Just a little cuddling sometimes. That's intimacy. If you want to call it, that's love making. Just cuddling. Just laying together. Now I'm getting looks from this side of the room. So we don't know nothing about that. So we even taught what it is. We ain't had no, if we don't know. So now they're looking at me talking about, take it all in and brother, right? Take it all in. Because we don't know. Yes, if you want to call it being in touch with your feminine side, that's what it is. To be held. Sometimes that's all she requires. Is to be held. Is to be able to talk to you. But don't stop looking at me like that. That's all. She don't need a lot of sweat and all this kind of stuff. That's all she needs. That's intimacy. That's love. These things are an expression, or meant to be an expression of your fondness, your love, the things you feel. Y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
Some of you, I know. I'm not gonna look at the rest of y'all. This is my turn. It's almost over with. We're gonna get there. But I'm gonna teach what the Almighty is giving me to understand and teach.
Hallelujah.
But like I say, you can fall asleep in the arms of the one you love. And that's it. That's all you need to feel good. You don't need nothing else. And wake up. And wake up right next to that same person. And you say, man, look what I got. And you've done a lot. Now the other part, that's good too. But I want to make some things clear as the Almighty, I believe He's giving it to me. So we can get clear, so we can get these notions out of our head. Because we also confuse. They went in the tent, they did it, but we also confuse love with them actions. If everybody lay down with that don't mean. But we get confused.
Yeah.
That's why we can't sort out things. Is this the right one for me? Because we done did that. Now our mind is confused. We gave ourselves. We gave what was most precious about ourselves, man and woman. And now we think because we shared what was most precious, that person received that and they care something about me. And that don't always be the case.
Right.
I'm going to speak on this. That don't always be the case. That's why the Almighty said in Exodus 20, now let's go there. Because now we're going to get in the crux of adultery. Exodus 20. Yes, it was another one of them long trips. Long flight with a layover. Exodus 20.
Yeah.
Verse 14.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
You should what?
Shall not.
You should not commit adultery. Now let's go to what is he telling us not to do? Leviticus 20th chapter. Let's go there. first of all, before we commit that physical act of adultery, that physical act, you should not even covet what that other man, what a man that did not go through all that, did not leave all that to the family, did not pay all that, did not do that, did not take the time, invest the time to find out about this woman. Yet he reaped the benefits of sharing intimacy with her. And he didn't do none of that. Bringing up a man that will go out and work. So everybody don't have 10 shekels, gold bracelets. Huh? But I devote myself to you. So I go out to work to make sure I can get you the best I can get you. I go out to work to make sure I can take care of you the best I can take care of you. I'm at work. And there's women that come around and throw themselves and flaunt themselves at me, and I turn them down because that I promise you. You don't think I have rights to claim you as mine and mine exclusively? That another joker who don't do none of that, who ain't thinking about doing that, can come in behind me and share what is mine? I built this house. You didn't. You didn't raise a brick. Huh? This house. I struggle. I'm talking about what I give to it. That another man who don't have no say in doing those things. He ain't done none of that. Why are you sharing something with him? He a fly by night. It's like the Creator. That's why he talks in terms of adultery with us. I clothe you. I feed you. I've taken care of you. I'm your protector. I watch over you. When I guard you, I keep you away from other jokers that I know. And you want to sneak away from me and go and lay with another God that ain't done nothing?
Can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing? Oh, I'm at work, toiling hard. What did he do? He playing Madden all day long on his grandmama's couch down in the basement. Then he want to call you, talk about, hey, what you doing? I catch him, I'm gonna snap his neck. Right. You want to be taken by him? But I'm not gonna snap his neck. If that's what you want to be taken by, here's what I'm gonna do. Go with it. Play Madden all day. But what did the Almighty say? Exodus 20.
Yes, sir. Leviticus 20.
Leviticus 20. Yes, sir. Leviticus 20. Verse 10.
Hallelujah. And the man that committed adultery with another man's wife.
See, and here, let's clean that up. Because it pertains to a woman, but adultery, law of adultery pertains to a man. Because she can't be an adulteress if there's not an adulterer. That's why the commandment said, you shall not commit adultery. She can't go astray and playing if she don't have no playmate. I'm married, but he ain't on. I get on my nerve. He ain't doing for me. Don't you? No, I don't. You turn around, go back that way. I can't do nothing for you, man.
Baby will get turned around.
Huh?
Baby will
You turn around. That's the attitude the man gotta have. A righteous man. Even a man that wasn't an Israelite, isn't that the attitude Several of them had.
Yes, sir.
When they with Abraham, the king, he said, man, why you got this woman in my house? This your wife. He said, man, that's a great sin. He didn't say, oh, no problem, misunderstand. He said, that's a great sin. You almost have me committed. Messing with your wife. That's a sin really only solved. That's another one of the sins really only solved by death. I want women to understand how dangerous that is. And men. Because people have lost their life. Like I said, they had a woman, husband doing time. He was doing some years. And she went to jail. And sat in jail when she had time with him. Now, of all the things she could come up there and sit and tell him, this is one of the last things she should have told him. But she went up there to confess she been cheating on him. You know what he did? She thought she was safe because she was in jail. You know what he did? He snapped her neck right there in jail. He said, I'm doing time already. Might well finish. Give me life. Killed her right there in the visiting place. Snapped her, grabbed her, and snapped her. Because what you think happened when she told him she laying with somebody else? It sent him into a pit of rage, where anger is uncontrollable. Now that's a man that's in jail. Think about the free man who doing all he's supposed to be doing as a man, and he come home, or he find out that this is what's going on. And he doing all he can do and supposed to be doing. What you think? Is he supposed to just like, oh, well, I feel so happy that you found somebody else to satisfy that? No, if that's the case, baby, leave me. Just leave me. I'll be all right. But there's the door. Don't do me like that. But the Creator says in 20 and 10 again.
And the man that committed a
that's what he called low down. He's low. The man is low. Go ahead.
with another man's wife, even he that committed her and the adulteress
The who?
shall be put to death.
The who?
Adulterer
Him
and the adulteress
and her.
shall surely be put to death.
You get them both. Over there, they both low. You grab him and you grab her. Not unlike the New Testament where they just had her, but she was caught in that. My question is why he wasn't out there then if they were caught in that? Because that's what the law says. You grab him and you grab her, and you erase the slave. Because they low down. They low down. That's low down. This man believed you belonged to him. First, he took you believing you was chaste. And he provided things to signify that he could take you in and take care of you. Do for you what your father had been doing for you. You come to his house, and lesser men, know what I said, lesser men, because that's what they are. Lesser men, you want to mess with them? You got to have a problem. You have to have a problem. The adulterer and the adulteress should what?
Surely be put to death.
They should surely be put to death. Now they couldn't find no witnesses. Let's see. Let's go to Numbers. Fifth chapter. Verse 11.
If any man's wife go aside and commits a trespass against him, and a man lie with her carnally, and it be hid from the eyes of her husband.
If she do what?
Lie with another man.
No, if she before she do that,
she go aside.
She go aside. Go aside from what? She go out of that union. Go ahead.
And a man lie with her carnally, and it be hid from the eyes of her husband, and be kept close, and she be defiled. But
not too many want to confess that. That Jenner woman, now she want to confess that she slept around on Robert Kardashian. He dead, I don't know how many years now. Now she won't say that she slept around with it. Some people say that's what she's doing with OJ. I don't know. But now she want to get on TV and talk about, yeah, because then she got a little book coming out as well. Yeah, she want because she can sell that book. Yeah, I slept around on him. She won't confess it. But she wasn't going to confess it while he was alive. Because she knew what was going to happen. It'd be hid. And that's what I'm saying. Some things can be hid. Go ahead.
It'd be hid from the eyes of her husband and be kept close. And she be defiled. And there be no witness against her, neither she be taken with the man.
She don't know it, but what is she? What's she doing to herself? She defiling herself. Huh? She defiling herself. It's not good to be with them. We're going to go ahead. But she defiling herself. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it with the Almighty saying. Go ahead.
And the spirit of jealousy come upon him.
But the spirit of jealousy come on him.
And he be jealous of his wife.
So like I said, there's an old song, Feelings. Yeah. Feelings. Huh? Let me tell you. I will say you get confused. You got another joker. And then there's another song. Your body's here with me. Oh, I see head nodding now. Your body's here with me. But your mind. Where's it at?
On the other side of town.
Because he over there. Guess who know that? I know that. When I'm trying to touch your hand, and you used to slide your hand in my hand, and now I try to touch it, and you slide away. When you rub your back, and now you do like this. When I come in, I got a headache. You don't really have a lot to do with it. Something wrong. You ain't got to tell me, but something wrong. There's a certain spirit that's going to come over me. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Man, this is talking about a woman. But women that I came across and they say, I know I can feel something. He just ain't the same. And if he lying and being deceitful, because a lot of people see this adultery, and this is written, it's talking about what a woman is. But ain't no man got no business dealing falsely with his wife. That's what the Almighty said in the book of Malachi. Oh, you. So he gave the commandment that you're not supposed to do it. Because see, a lot of people that teach this adultery. But you dealing treacherously if you got a side piece that you sneaking around with, and she don't know nothing about. Because the Almighty made a way that you don't have to sneak. for the man. Now don't ask me why things are like it is when he looked at it like that. But at least he gave that away. But if you sneaking and plotting, and she don't know about you, and listen, because I can be with one, yeah, you can, but you're doing it the wrong way. You false. And you're instituting a false balance. Because you wouldn't want her sneaking. Even if you could, you wouldn't want her sneaking. So why are you sneaking? You being false. Fake. Phony. And the Almighty ain't upholding that either. That's why everything will blow up. Well, I thought I could have more than one. Yeah, but that's why she left, your wife left you, and this little filly, she left you at the same time when everything went down. But this adultery, the Almighty don't want this woman to be shed. That this man not to go outside that union. So the spirit of jealousy come on him. And she be defiled. Very fine woman. I want a fine woman. And they marry a very fine woman. And then they don't think much of themselves. And then every time she walk down the street, even if she ain't looking at them, who you looking at? What the heck is that? I wasn't looking at nobody.
Why the brother say hi to you?
Now he overbearing. You been gone too long. It's not that he generally caring about it. You been gone too long. He got a spirit of jealousy. Well, I told you I was going out with Karen. Karen, who else? Yeah, that's it. Huh? Because, and that's what I'm saying. Trust them qualities. I got to trust my wife. If she made that mistake, that's her. But I got to trust her. You got to trust me. But that could be a dagger. When that trust is breached. And you start laying these things on, I know where you cheat. I am too tired to stand here and convince you I've been working all day. You was around there. Give them that kind of feed and see what happens. You're going to drive that person to have them kind of thoughts. We can't trust each other. We ain't got no business being with each other. Let's see how we handle this though. Go ahead.
And the spirit, verse 14, and the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be defiled. Or if the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be not defiled, then shall the man bring his wife unto the priest, and he shall bring her offering for her, the 10th part of an ephah of barley meal. He shall pour no oil upon it, nor put frankincense thereon, for it is an offering of jealousy, an offering of memorial, bringing iniquity to remembrance. And the priest shall bring her near and set her before Yahweh. And the priest shall take holy water in an earthy vessel, and of the dust that is in the floor of the tabernacle, the priest shall take and put it into the water. And the priest shall set the woman before Yahweh, and uncover the woman's head, and put the offering of memorial in her hand, which is the jealousy offering. And the priest shall have in his hand the bitter water that causes the curse. And the priest shall charge her by an oath, and say unto the woman, if no man have lain with thee, that thou hast not gone aside to uncleanness with another instead of thy husband.
Instead of your husband, because you only belong to him.
Be thou free from this bitter water that causes the curse. But if thou hast gone aside to another instead of thy husband,
you've been playing the field. Go ahead.
And if thou be defiled,
and you are defiled,
and some man have lain with thee besides thy husband, then the priest shall charge the woman with an oath of cursing. And the priest shall say unto the woman, Yahweh make thee a curse and an oath among thy people, when Yahweh do make thy thigh to rock and thy belly to sweat.
We couldn't kill you, but we didn't have witnesses. 2 or more witnesses to establish a matter of death sin. We couldn't kill you, but you thought you would get away with no. When that water hit you, that chemical reaction gonna take place with this mixture, and it's gonna take place with what's going on. And guess what? Yeah, things gonna start turning real bad. You will be judged. You know, you thought you was getting away with it, but you will.
And the priest, and this water that causes the curse shall go into thy bowel, and thy thigh to rot. And the woman shall say, Amen, amen. And the priest shall write these curses in a book, and he shall cause the woman to drink the bitter water that causes the curse. And the water that causes the curse shall enter into her and become bitter. Then the priest shall take the jealousy offering out of the woman's hand and shall weigh the offering before Yahweh and offer it upon the altar. And the priest shall take a handful of the offering, even the memorial thereof, and burn it upon the altar. And afterward shall cause the woman to drink the water. And when he had made her to drink the water, then it shall come to pass that if she be defiled and have done trespass against her husband, that the water that causes the curse shall enter into her and become bitter, and her belly shall swell, and her thigh shall rot, and the woman shall be a curse among her people.
She should be a cursed thing amongst her people.
And if the woman be not defiled, but be clean, then she shall be free and shall conceive seed. This is the law of jealousy, when a wife goeth aside to another instead of her husband and is defiled, or when the spirit of jealousy comes upon him and he be jealous over his wife, and shall set the woman before Yahweh, and the priest shall execute upon her all this law. Then shall the man be guiltless from iniquity, and this woman shall bear her iniquity. Hallelujah.
His case was justified. Found out what he was jealous of was true. And the woman had to bear her shame. She gonna die, but she gonna live out the rest of her days. You wanna be belly and thigh. But there's somebody out there for that. Another low man. So that's probably what you're gonna wind up with the rest of your days. Walking around as a curse, you will attract low down men. You want to attract a decent, good man in his right mind, because that ain't what he looking for. You got marked on you how you were. Yes.
Tried to go back and said the priest put it in her hand, and 18, and the priest shall set the woman before Yahweh, and then cover her head, and put the offering of memorial in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then they did all of this, but I never seen where she actually drunk it. And then here at 21, it says Yahweh make thee a curse among and the oath among that people when Yahweh do will make thy thigh to rot in thy belly to swear. So just I didn't see where she had drunk it yet.
Look at 27.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yes, those are instructions as to what's to happen. Yeah, those are the instructions as to what's to happen. Put it in her hand, and she had an offering in her hand through this whole ceremony. Then he take that same thing, and that's put in the water, and it's her hands touch. In other words, it's part of her testifying against herself. And then that goes into the water, and then when she drinks, in 27, when she drinks it, this starts to interact with her and produce this negative reaction if she's defiled. If she's not defiled, it don't do nothing after she drink it. But if she is defiled after she drink it, then boom.
Yeah, I've seen that after you drink it, but then I'm just talking about the top when it start, when he started the process,
Mm-hmm.
and then he put it in her hand. First he uncovered her head.
Yes.
Then he put the offering of memorial in her hand,
Mm-hmm.
which is a jealousy offering. And the priest shall have in his hand a bit of water which causes the curse.
Mm-hmm.
Then he already declared a way. Yahweh shall make thee a curse and an oath among the people. Then the guy and everything right. Then they brought him just what was going to happen
after she drunk it. This is instructions, and this is spelling out what's going to happen. And then this is how it's all to go. This is the ceremony. And after she drink it, because she had to drink it first, after she drinks it, then all the rotting and the swelling and everything takes place. No, it's put into a cup. Uh-huh. Well, like I said, like all offering, we brought our trespass on. You brought it. It's something that you had. Like I said, it's significant of this is touching you. And so this is evidence, basically, that if it's work against you, evidence you provide. But you have to touch it. You know it. Mm-hmm. No, it was the offering of the memorial. What was to go in the water? Yes. 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 The offering of memorial. Let's read what the offering of memorial is. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's read it. Give me verse 15.
Verse 15. Then shall the man bring his wife unto the priest.
He shall bring his wife unto the priest.
And he shall bring her offering for her.
And he shall bring her offering for her.
The 10th part of an ephah of barley.
It's barley meal.
He shall pour no oil upon it.
We don't want no oil on it.
Nor put frankincense thereon.
No frankincense.
For it is an offering of jealousy.
It's an offering of jealousy. What's the offering of jealousy? So that we understand. What's the offering of jealousy?
The 10th part of ephah
of barley meal. That's what it is. The 10th part of an ephah of barley meal. Remembrance. And the priest shall bring her near, sitting there before the Almighty. And the priest shall take holy water in an earthen vessel. Was it a vessel? Cup, a vessel. And of the dust that is in the floor of the tabernacle, the priest shall take it. So now I go and I give me some paraphrase, I give me some dust. I put that in that vessel and put it into water. And the priest shall set the woman before Yah, tell her uncover her head, put the offering of memorial in her hands, which is what? A barley. And the priest shall have in his hand the bit of water. She got the barley. I got the what? Bit of water that what? causes a curse. And the priest give her the oath. No man touch you. You ain't went aside. You're going to be free from this water. But if you have gone aside and laid by and been with another man, then this curse going to come upon you. The belly and the thigh. Then the priest wrote down the curses in the book, and he blotted them out with the bitter water. And he should cause the woman to drink the what? The bitter water, the water with the dust on the floor. That's what he calls her to drink. And the water shall enter into her and become bitter. And the priest shall take the what? So he just had to drink the what? Clarification, what did he have her to drink? The water with the dust. Then after she drank the water with the dust, the priest shall take the what? Verse 25. He shall take the what? The barley, that tenth of an ephah of barley. He take that where? Out of her hand and wave it before Yahweh and throw that upon the altar. And the priest shall take a handful of the offering, even a memorial thereof, and burn it upon the altar, and afterwards shall cause the woman to drink the water. This is the same ceremony. This is what's going on. And when he had made her to drink that water, that dirty water, it's going to reveal that she's been dirty. Yeah, dirty water to show you've been dirty. That's what it's going to do. And when she drink it, if she have been dirty, then the belly go bump, the thigh go whoop. And you ain't in no condition, nobody else. All right? And that's how they handle the laws of jealousy. And let me speak one more thing. Go to Proverbs 6. We're about to wrap up. Oh boy, these are always great lessons when we deal with topics such as this. Well, we don't know those. See, we get strange. But people be bragging nowadays. Here's that word. Tyrone. And they bragging about this stuff like it's something good. And we don't know how the Almighty is looking. He ain't looking at that. Hey, like I said, we looking at stuff talking about swine and all. Yeah, we talking about, but man, the Almighty is talking about these issues too. While we wonder why we in a pit of misery, dilly like we in. Because these things we ain't chastising ourselves on. Look what we say in Proverbs 6 and 26.
Hallelujah. Proverbs chapter 6. Proverbs 6, verse 26. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread.
You don't want, look, brother, she got a reputation of sleeping around. You don't want to bother with her. Listen to the elders. We thought that was something. That's why I know it ain't being taught right. But we thought that's what you live for. Oh, what? You get to brag in school. What? How long are you going to be with it? Then you trying to push up on it. But that wasn't the right one. One sitting over in the corner, just you like. One that got his head on the shoulder. One that knows to be taught something. One that's going to resist you when you're trying all that wood. Girl, that's what you should be going at. To get that one, huh? I went to performing arts. I ain't gonna say no more. Everybody say, you send your kids to porn? No. I know what's going on down there, Chief. And no, I know. You change the building all you want to. No, it ain't like fame. My mama thought I was going to fame. No, it wasn't like that. I know what happened. A lot of cats coming out here saying, I'm burning up. Yeah. Yeah. Because I know the wickedness. You talk to me in private, I tell you, just some wickedness. Some of everything. I don't think there's another high school project that could. But by what? Means or what?
A woman is brought to a piece of bread. Or by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread. And the adulteress will hunt for the precious life.
The adulteress will do what?
Hunt for the precious life.
Yeah. That's why you even got to be circumspect when you out here dating. You better make sure she don't belong to nobody else. And the way you make sure she don't belong to nobody else, the way you safeguard yourself and making sure that is that you don't what? I want to see who get it. The way you make sure that you stay away from her is what? Don't fool with her in that manner. Because I can take this off and I can hide this. That won't tell you whether or not I'm with somebody.
Ring on your finger wheel, though.
No. It might be dirt. I ain't looking that hard anyway. Single woman.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the Almighty revealed it, man, you got somebody's wife. He said, uh-oh.
I ain't touched her.
But I didn't touch her. And y'all said, I know you didn't touch her, because I'm the one that kept you from touching her. So I wouldn't have to touch you. But be careful the next time. You better believe he was a little more careful than when they come up in his country. Huh? And she look good, hey man. But let's look at something else. Look at Job. And that was what it said about the adulteress. Well, look at Job. Let's see. Let the sister let her know this ain't just one-sided. Y'all might talking about women. He talking about man and woman. Look at Job 24.
Verse 13.
And read down to 17.
Hallelujah. There are those that rebel against the light.
There are those that rebel against the light.
They know not.
Who rebelled against the light?
Wicked.
The wicked. Children of darkness. They rebel against the light. What don't they know?
The ways thereof, nor abideth in the paths thereof.
They don't know the way thereof. What way? The ways of righteousness. They don't know them ways. They rebel against the light and they don't know the way of righteousness. And they don't abide in the paths of righteousness.
The murderer rising in the light killeth the poor and the needy.
The murderer rising with the light killeth the poor and needy. And in the night, he is as a thief. The eye also of the what?
The adulterer.
The eye of the adulterer. He waited for what?
Twilight.
Twilight. He waited for this time. As it's getting what? Dark. To think he can what? Creep out. Huh? Huh? So I creep. Yeah. Huh? And he don't know what I do. Huh? 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 What'd you say? Yeah. That was an anthem for the creepers. That was an anthem. That's why it was big. So that's what they playing on the way, yeah. They wait till darkness. As I'm speaking right now, people are indulging in this. It's getting late. Huh? And we know the sentiment. We know it's wrong. God got us. Even put it in songs. Huh? I catch myself sometimes. Oh, Billy Paul, man. Huh? Because it didn't just start with this generation. We just did it, they just did it back in the smoother form. Man, Mrs. Jones, you be sitting there, Jones, just, you gone, boy, that thing got you just, we got a thing. You just ride going. And then if the word hits you, you gotta, wait a minute. We both know that it's wrong, but as much let it go. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. He's seducing me to be with this. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, but you just rocking, baby. And then he hit them nose. You gone by then. Y'all just, well, it ain't no turning back now. We start the wrong. And Mr. Jones might come calling on y'all. You're going to be singing another song then. Oh, I was 6 feet underground. Yeah, that's what you're going to be saying. One more, Psalm 50. The book condones, or the book is against and opposed both man and woman partaking in this adultery. Look at what Psalm 50. Let's read that and we close out.
Oh, God.
Psalm 50. That's going to be it for today.
Psalm 50, verse 1. The mighty Elohim, even Yahweh, has spoken and called the earth from the rising of the sun until the going down thereof. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, Elohim has shined. Our Elohim shall come and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very temptress round about him.
Who is it going to devour? Who's going to be the fuel for the fire? The wicked? Go ahead.
And he shall call to the heavens from above and to the earth, that he may judge his people and gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for Elohim is judge himself, Selah. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against thee. I am Elohim, even thy Elohim. I will not reprove for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings.
I'm not going to hold you accountable because you no longer were bringing me sacrifices. You wasn't bringing me animals. You wasn't bringing me herds and sheep and goats. I'm not going to reprove you correct you for that.
You have been continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thy house.
I don't want your bull.
Nor he goats out of thy fold.
I don't want none of that.
For every beast of the forest is mine. and the cattle upon 1,000 hills.
If I want that, I get it myself. Because it all belongs to me.
I know all the fowls of the mountain and the wild beasts of the field.
Hungry.
I will not tell thee.
Don't nobody have to feed me, supply me. I don't have to tell, I ain't ask nobody to give me nothing. It's mine. It's all mine. Go ahead.
For the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Offer unto Elohim thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto thy Most High.
That's what you don't do enough of, Israel. You don't offer, you want to bring me trinkets, but the thing you don't do is offer me enough thanksgiving. You don't give me enough thanks, praise, every day. You don't live and strive to live for me. Strive to try to get that excellency of Yaakov living with me, in me. You don't give me and you don't keep your word. But that's essentially what a vow is. A vow is when you pledge to do something. You don't keep your word unto the Most High. 15.
And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver. But unto the wicked, Elohim said.
But to the wicked, said the Almighty.
What hast thou to do to declare my statute, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
What has to happen for you to turn and declare my righteousness or take my covenant, you wicked?
Seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee.
Now look at what he's going to look at the categories.
Considered with him.
This is what we have to ask ourselves. What's the company we keep? He said, when you saw the
and has been partaker with adulterers.
You've been hanging on with adulterers. You didn't run them away. You didn't shun them. You didn't shame them. You said, oh, they cool with me. I'm a road dog. We went to high school together. He all right with me. He give me $500 bucks. He give me money anytime I need it. He this, see that. Low class in my sight.
Thou sinnest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
That's low. Thou thoughtest
that I was altogether such and one as thyself.
Because I kept silent and you was able to keep moving on, you thought I was like you. You thought I condoned these things. You thought I accepted these things. But that's what the Creator says.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thy eyes.
But I am going to make sure you know about yourself one day.
Now consider this.
So consider this.
Least I tear you in pieces.
And we can forget him. We can forget him for family. Huh? We can forget, like Eli forgot him for his 2 sons. We can forget him for friends. Huh?
Yes.
And what I'm saying is forget him in the far as not correcting them, to try to turn them. So at least you forget this, and I tear you in pieces. And when I go to work on you, there'll be nobody whoever praise offer praise, glorify me. And to him that order his. Stop messing with them married women. Leave them women alone. If he your buddy, he might get upset, but a friend loves it all the time. He should take heed to what you're saying. Stop that. All I think. Stop that. Stop that. But it's incumbent upon us. He that ordered his conversation what? Aright will I show the what?
Salvation of Elohim.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So adultery, not just a crime of a woman, it's a crime of a woman and a man. When there's no adulterer, there can be no adulteress. Any comments? Questions?
Excellent, Moray. I thank you for the clarity on everything. And that even took everything to the married man with the single woman. They don't tell his wife about the single woman. He's just stepping out on the sideline, being deceived.
He being deceived.
So praise God for the understanding of these words.
He is. Brothers don't want to hear that. I have more. Yeah, you can. But you're gonna do it in the right way. Yeah, you can. But don't hide it from your wife. Because if it's of Yah, like it was for the father, they all knew. Did Abraham hide from Sarah? Was any other wives hidden with Jacob?
Nope.
David.
Nope.
Him many wives. None of them didn't know about each other. Solomon.
No.
No, I mean he couldn't hide them. But what I'm saying in essence is, if that's something meant, because one thing about it, that's not law. And I want Israelite teachers to stop teaching that that's law for a man to have more than one wife. That is not law. There is no law telling a man. In that case, we all guilty. A lot of us, more of us are guilty then in the law. But I don't have more than one. That's not law. There are laws that govern if you have more than one wife. That's what they're laws to. But there is no law dictating you must have more than one wife. But I'm here to say, yes, if you sneaking around, if you lying, which is against commandments, thou shalt not lie one to another, if you being false, deceitful, going to play basketball, huh? Going bowling, going to a tournament this weekend. You are, yeah, baby, big tournament.
Where is it at? It's in Indianapolis.
Then you come back 2-3 times, you go. Going to tournaments, she asks you, why I can't never go to tournaments? Oh, look here, you wouldn't, oh no, this is a men's tournament. Women ain't allowed.
I took you to the last one, you picked it up.
No, I ain't taking none of them. I'm just saying we don't take women. Huh? Sister back me up. I'm on myself. Going to the lodge. You going to the lodge, all right. Lying all over the place. Because you're lying to your wife, you lying to the side chick probably. About something. Or you trying to hide her. Or you'll be lying to people when they come and bust you. You sit up in J. Alexander's. Oh, this is a business meeting. Business meeting, 12 midnight. Didn't look like that over there when you didn't know we was there. And y'all was holding hands. Didn't look like a business meeting then. Oh, this is my cousin. Texas. Are y'all kissing cousins? Huh? Yeah. If you're doing that, you're false. You're wrong. You got another young woman, and the way and all of it's going, man, you go home. Look, baby, ain't nothing with you. Y'all discuss this. Now, let me say this, and then we close it out. Because I gotta make this clear. Because I heard this too. And it ain't in the book nowhere. The man, if it does happen, and it is to happen, let me make it perfectly clear, because it ain't in the book. The man does not need the permission of the wife to take him another wife. I don't know where that came from. No, I just he can't sneak around. I say he don't need the permission. If he come home and tell her, and she say, hey, I ain't with that. He got to work through that some kind of way. And if they can't work and be together, because like I said, it was right here. Them 4 wives of Jacob, they didn't get along. But then nobody, it ain't like they didn't know about nobody. They all knew about each other. Ain't nothing said they got to get along. Ain't nothing said they got to be buddies. That's why he had tents for each one of them. Then leave me, Rachel, and say, hey, you better get him before he come to my tent. Because once he get to my tent, he ain't coming back out. So if you want him, now I'm telling you like a TIE is. He get to me first, you can hang it up. I don't care what you bought. Now if you want him, you better put the effort in to get him. Let you know they didn't get along. None said they had to get along. Guess who had to navigate all that? You know what I'm getting at. Guess who had to navigate all that? He does. Huh? So they killed him at a young age. He brought it on himself. Trying to navigate all that. He brought that on himself. See, these are things you take into consideration when you sitting around talking about, yeah, I can have more than one. Yeah, you can. But consider all that. Because you might ride over there second one's house, and that first one call you up, just throw a monkey wrench in there. We need some milk. And you couldn't tell me that earlier. I'm trying to spend time with this. Ain't no, I want people to understand that this is real.
God.
There's things to navigate. Like I said earlier, it's hard enough to navigate one union. And if you know the work is taking in one union, you're going to be so quick to jump in to a sheriff. Let me tell you about Brother Aaron. I'll guarantee you something. Capital H, capital E, capital ALL. No. Y'all ain't kill me. He gonna kill it out there. They're gonna kill me. I got 1 and 4 children. Why you think I'm like I am now? I was a black beard years ago. Y'all ain't gonna kill me. I'll say it if I get seen. I don't know. You got to be like that song, A Very Special Lady, that talked about marriage to me. Ain't nothing that I don't think marriage is. I just know. So I ain't too quick to jump out there. Yes, Sister B. Uh-oh.
So what made you talk about so what made him not adult? What made him not adultery? Right?
He married. He married Leah first.
He's still married.
Then he married Rachel.
Still married. Everybody married.
Then they gave him marriage. When it said they gave him, That's enough. Like I said, that's why I wanted to clear that up. It don't mean that he just simply gave them. And I'll go over that maybe next week. Because when Esau, when he confronts Esau, that's what Esau says. Esau said, "Who are these? Are these your wives?" He didn't say, "Are these your wives? These your girlfriends and these your side pieces?" He said, "Are these your wives?" He said, "Yes." "And are these your children? All these your children?" He said, "Yes." He said, "They all my wives. These my wives. These my children. They all know about each other. I ain't got to die." And then they come to the funeral, and one of them sitting up front, and a group of them sitting in the back, and we find out on the day of my death, that's my daddy. Shut your mouth. That's my daddy too. Where you live? West side. Where you live? East side. Been living in the same city all this. Yeah. Because he was a rolling stone and didn't want to let nobody know he was rolling. Stop that. Because that's confusion. On the west side. That son on the east side, that door on the west side, might get older and might be like, "Hey, I like you. I like you." Then they get together, they get ready to do something, they probably, "What's your dad's name? What's your dad's name? Your daddy look like," "Yeah, about 5'11". Brown eye. My daddy 5'11", brown eye. I'm asking something she don't know. What his nickname? They call him Big Boo.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Big Boo is my daddy. What? See how bad that can be? All that secrecy and deceit. You see how bad that can be down the road? All right? Okay.
Yeah.
He gone.
Nah, here you go. He over here in this corner.
Oh, in that corner?
Yeah.
Okay, I just need that escort out the door. That's all. All right, y'all just get ready. We get ready to do this now. Boy, looks to kill, bro. That room, y'all would have been carrying me out, Jack. Both sides of the room. I ain't saying nothing. It went from one side to the other. Just ducking darts all day long. It looks I was getting. My great, I can only imagine that computer probably done melted, boy. Don't make no comments this week. Don't shed no likes, no nothing. Just act like this didn't happen. Any final comments we get? Yes, sir, Elder. Oh, hallelujah. Praise the mighty God.
Hallelujah. I got my.
Yes, sir, Elder.
See you outside.
See, oh my goodness. Brother through the back door now. If there are no other comments, let us stand. Hey, Elder Bob, let me tell the truth though. I'm ready to go out the front door and meet you. Get to meet your wife. That's a homework right now. I tell my mom, I was more scared of you than I was daddy. Oh.